Hello everyone, today we will talk about the transit of Venus. Transiting Venus is in quincunx with natal Mercury. How transiting Venus will behave in a quincunx with natal Mercury depends on the position of natal Mercury. This transit may be more prominent in your life if you already have planets in aspect to your natal Mercury. But the basics are as follows. When transiting Venus is in quincunx with natal Mercury, do not rush into important conversations because your words will surely be misunderstood. Although the transit itself encourages friendly exchanges of words, avoid signing contracts or making big deals, as you will miss very important details. With Venus and Mercury in most cases there is positive communication and strong relations of partnership agreements. But public relations and media contacts that you are sure are successful in most cases, now be prepared for insincerity and wasting time chatting. During the transit itself, you will generally not feel overly cheerful and intellectual in your approach to others, so do not gossip or talk about people behind their backs, as this will certainly quickly backfire on you. Try to keep your popularity and maintaining partnerships with people you have known since childhood through separate emotions and facts, and avoid mixing work and pleasure with them. If you decide to express yourself creatively despite the challenges, the transit itself will encourage you to find innovative ways to express your affection. This is a good time for such non-spontaneous artistic endeavors, as you may feel inspired to express yourself through writing or other creative ways of expression that you have not had before. So if you write just for fun, creative breakthroughs will come up and throw something completely out of the box, because Venus brings inspiration, and some strange angle of Mercury as a quincunx helps you see things differently. Work out any confusing feelings about love, friendship, and partnership. By talking to someone you trust, a different perspective will help you understand the misunderstanding. Either way, use this time to reflect on how you express love and value in your relationships and what you can learn from any communication issues you encounter in your relationships, both business and romantic, because this transit, while bringing with it many misunderstandings, can be a time of growth, encouraging you to blend logic with emotion in your interactions. As we have already mentioned, transiting Venus in quincunx to natal Mercury creates communication challenges, which leads to misunderstandings in relationships. Although this transit encourages you to find creative ways to express your feelings, even when it seems like your words are failing to get the point across. Don't make assumptions about what others are feeling or thinking, because things are not as clear as they seem. Some people have a hard time expressing their feelings clearly, and words can't convey the emotions they intend to convey. This is precisely the reason that leads to misunderstandings. Strange conversations happen and strange words come out of your mouth. Individuals will catch themselves saying things they don't really mean, or someone will misunderstand their intentions. A simple compliment will come across as sarcasm without you even intending to do so. Such awkward interactions and conversations will seem unbalanced, as if you and the other person are speaking different dialects, and this clearly creates tension in relationships. It's best not to send impulsive messages or emails, and when you do, be sure to double-check your tone and words first. Individuals with quincunx in their birth chart know how to compensate and navigate this transit, so they are patient and allow themselves a little awkwardness in conversations. They know that frequent misunderstandings lead to deeper insights if approached with curiosity. Others would do better to listen carefully during the conversation and ask questions if they need clarity. Let them think about their values in relation to what they say, that is, it is best to make sure that the words correspond to the right feelings. Either way, Try to see things from someone else's perspective, as this is a great time to strengthen your empathy. On the one hand, you may find it difficult to describe what you're feeling, and on the other hand, you may know what you want to say, but it doesn't match the words that come out. It might be better not to talk, but to send someone something sweet, and hope that they don't completely misinterpret it. Be prepared to change your mind about something if you get new information, and practice patience with yourself and others when you feel like you just can't get your point across.